Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeast Manitoba. It is a cloudy, damp kind of a day out today. It is currently 0 degrees Celsius, which means it's 22 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's right at the freezing mark. Not sure if we're supposed to get any precipitation. All I know is that it's melting in the backyard, so we've got kind of lakefront happening, which we do normally every spring, but that's just the way it is. It's Manitoba and things melt. Hey, Anne, nice to see you. I'm excited to see me make journal cards too. I can't guarantee it's going to be, hey, Candy, nice to see you. It's going to be whatever. I did the JB5 with Dana and Beth last night. I don't know if any of you guys watched it or watched the replay or whatever, but doing journaling by 5 is you have 10 pages, you have X number of minutes to do each prompt. So the first one was paint, the second was collage, the third was stamps, stencils, the fourth one was stamps, and then it was doodles. And my goodness gracious, I made such a mess, but I have a love-hate relationship with them because they're definitely interesting. I wish that I wouldn't have put that paper on for collage, but like I said, I had a plan. Hey, Jan. Hey, Sherry. Nice to see you guys. I had a plan when I started, and it was just to roller on some paint, brayer on some paint. And then I thought, oh, I really like the way the string worked when we did the print in that Sunday. So I put string on the brayer and did multicolored layers. It's got depth. It's interesting, but I should have done solid color and then did just one layer of string, whereas this way I tried to cover the whole paper thing with strings. But it's fun and it's ugly, and I don't know if it's all going to just turn into collage fodder or what it's going to be, but this was my JB by 5 with Dana and Beth on Dana's channel. This is the only one I managed to doodle a bit on because the last one was doodle. So I did like stitching in the black, string marks, did a little bit of black outline, colored in the musical staff, and then I never got to the others because I ran out of time, because you're timed to do this. It was a lot of fun. I have done it in the past, and in the past I had pages that were actually usable immediately. Like I say, I have a love-hate relationship. I can see it all becoming collage fodder, but that's kind of the way it is. So, today we're doing journal cards. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you. Journal cards. But before we do that, let's pick a color for next week. I have yellow, green, pink, red, natural, and brown. Blue. I have one blue left. Hi, Jasper. Nice to see you. So if somebody wants to pick a color, first color. Hey, Marguerite. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Should we go natural? Oh, natural? Sure, let's do that. Lace. Next week is lace. We're using lace again, guys. Ways to use lace. That's next week. All right. So, journal cards. What's a journal card? It's usually something that's tucked into a pocket or paper clipped onto a page, decorative front right on the back. Correct? Do I have that down kind of pat? Like, is that the way it goes? So, I pulled out my bin of kind of cards that I just need to do focal points. Some of them I still have to put clean backings on. Some of them are totally naked. So I'm just going to pull a few out and we'll play from there. Yeah, I'm not a journal pro either. So let's take one of these weird orange things. And this already has a little flower stuck on the very bottom of it. Back is ugly. So obviously it has a little bit of stitching on the side here too. We're not sure what this is or was. And I don't know how many we want to do. This is smaller than an ATC, but it'll still make a nice pocket tuck. I'm just going to pull a few out. And this one is done on a file folder. Do I have a standard size? No. The reason I don't have a standard size is because you know how when I make a journal, hey, Andrea, nice to see you. You know when I make journals, a lot of times I just do a signature and then I fill it in when everything is totally done, right? So I would have a signature and it's just pages. So then I start adding pockets and whatever, right? So then I end up with, oh, where is it? I lost it. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I end up with signatures, or when I do my journals, I just decorate, and then I have things, that I have tuck spots to fill. So I do a variety of sizes because I never know what I'm doing. Nice to see you, Andrea. Hi, Anina. Nice to see you guys here. So yeah, I don't do any specific size because my journals are so random. I have them kind of put in the box at this stage, a lot of them, because that way I can just add, if I'm doing a cat journal, I can just add cats, something in the cats or something in flowers or something, So I like to get the backing kind of done so it's just needing a focal point. It's like that. Like that. So even when they're like this, I can come in with stamps, or I could come in with like not necessarily a corner tuck, but a nice thing that is, we're going to play here. We are just going to play. We'll use this one as well. Okay, I've got a variety. I have a variety. We're going to put that out of the way. What I did do today, believe it or not, I pulled out my Cuttlebug and I did some die cutting. Some of my butterflies didn't work. It didn't cut through nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the butterfly in half and just have half the butterfly on the page. You know how I do that kind of thing. A few of them, they didn't press. They didn't press nice. Oh yeah, could somebody come and do mine? You have no clue. This one lost some of its little thingies when I was doing it, but I do have a couple of nice butterflies. This rose didn't punch clean. There's some little fuzzies in it, and that's out of like a cardstock. But when I punched it out of painty paper, it came out lovely. So I've got some die cuts actually today to play with. Something different. So we'll see if we could... Oh, yeah. Me too, Candy. Me too. Never ends, though. You're right. It just never ends. Does not. Okay. So we have a variety of cards. Different sizes, different shapes. You know that I like to mass make a lot of the times. So maybe they're all going to be florals. Maybe they're all going to be cats. Maybe they're going to be fish and frames. I don't know. Don't know. Any questions? Hi, Sharon. Who didn't I say hi to? Hi to everybody I may have missed. I've just been kind of blathering here. So we have a variety. I have some butterflies and flower stuff that I can use. So let's take a piece of this. And let's take some book page, musical pages. And book page. Book page. Find some weird book page. Okay. I got some book page. I got some musical paper. I've got painty paper all over the place, so I can just grab that as we think we need it. I know. I know. I do, though. I have a friend. I do have lots of fodder to use on my journal cards. I have a friend that said she would love to come and help me organize. And I just kind of think, that would be lovely. But by the time you came back, you would take a look at it and go, didn't we just do this? Like, yeah. Okay, so let's put some musical stuff on here. I'm going to tear it because I prefer torn to straight edge it whenever possible. And I just really want the music, not necessarily the words. Yes. Oh, she creates. She just doesn't have room. So she likes to come here and play once in a while. All right. So let's start by putting musical strips down. 2 of those sides. Glue. Yeah, I know, Andrea, but I'd rather her come and play with me because we gel print and stuff together. So I'd rather her come and play than... Because it's nice to have somebody to play with once in a while, right? So I'm just sticking a piece of that there. I guess I could have... I have no muck water right now to ink edges. But see, the thing is her mom is very, very creative, and she does go over and help her mom clean and tidy. And she doesn't throw anything out. She just organizes, like if they were all music papers, she would put them in a pile of music papers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay, so we've got some music paper on these ones. I have some weird instruction kind of stuff. And I'm going to put that in a corner, and this has all kinds of stuff on it already. It's got that little flower. I'm not sure I want that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, guys. Okay, let's just do this. So those have music paper. These have book page. It's like doing ATCs but bigger. And I don't have a plan because obviously I don't follow plans. If you saw me last night, you know. All right, this can go. I'm going to put it here because I like the way that stamp is, that stencil or whatever the heck that was with the lines. I like the way that turned out. So I'm just going to put that there. Now, I still have these 2 to do. I have glitter paint on this. And I've got the bit of stitching. So I'd like the stitching to stay. I don't really care about this flower. Flower's gone. We're going to put another piece of paper over that. And put music paper down there. Yes, I do make journal cards different than other pages. These are usually on cardstock, or these were probably business cards or something. This is file folder. This is definitely cardstock. This is probably poster board, I'm thinking. And that was definitely a business card. That's it. Yeah, it is too hard to slide into pockets if it's not really stiff. That's also why I double edge the tips of my pockets. So we've got that, and we've got this. Okay, so they now all have some sort of booky kind of paper on. I'll just throw that in the middle. No, not quite that thick. Hey, Marty, nice to see you. Okay, so we've got that part. Now I want to use this. I looked at this yesterday when, just before we started doing the stream. And this is what made me think, oh, let's use the string. But see, it looks good all on one, like monochrome. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I really don't. So the other thing I've got that I would like to use that's kind of fun is I've got all these negative spaces from punching holes. So I think I'm going to use some of that. And I think why do I have, I know why I have pliers here. I think I'm going to use like circle punches because I really like the circle punches. Let's take a 2-inch and the 5/8. All right. Am I missing someone? So I'm going to lop off a hunk of this so that I can get a couple of circles. And because it's fun, it looks like grasses. Maybe. Go fold it in half. And I'm going to cut another circle here. And I'm aware that this isn't a full circle, but you know what? That could look fun just coming up, Doesn't have to be full circles. See, this has a lot of white on it. I'm going to lop that off. That could have a whole one because it's a big card. And then these little cards, we're going to do that quarter thing. We're going to take one and cut it in half. And then we're going to do quarters, or maybe not quite quarters. And I'm going to put them in the corners like that. So they're all going to have the same element. The backgrounds are going to be different. Does that make sense? Do you have a question? It looks like a map. Oh, flight maps. Yeah, definitely. Definitely looks like a map. So we're going to start gluing them down. Now, I know that you guys aren't going to have everything that I've got. I'm really well aware of that. I'm just giving you an idea of how I build up my cards. Yeah, I was looking for the Missy too. Like Miss Allie K or someone. And of course, you guys can ink them, you can edge them, you can doodle on them, you could whatever. Right now I'm just getting a few things down, and then I'm going to decide if I want to use some gel pens on the pieces that are down. That's okay, Andrea. I can't even blame it on being early in the morning. And of course, a lot of people put words and stuff on their journal cards. I'm not sure I'm going to do that aside from the one that I die cut. So by doing them all with these same elements, I could use them all in one journal because then it would create a little bit of, uh-oh, put your shoes on. I can use them all in the same journal and it would flow that little bit. But you don't have to. You don't have to do batches. I like doing batches because then I've got lots to choose from right off the bat. All right. Okay, so I've got this fun hole punchy stuff. I'm just going to put it on randomly on these because it's fun. I like this kind of thing. I really like having stuff like this so that I can use it. And I mean, I've even got these little itty bitty hole punches. And they're fun. You know, they just add a little bit of something different. We're looking for, I don't know what we're looking for, guys. I don't know what we're looking for. You know what? I think I want to use this big long one there. Whoa, sorry. And I still have a whole bunch of this stuff left over. That's okay. So I'm going to put these pieces down, and then we're going to take a look at them. Mindless therapy, yes! Yeah. I just like taking stuff that's on my desk and using it. Oh, glue side down. Yeah. Because, you know, those elements are totally different. but it adds interest, right? Totally adds interest. So once these pieces are on, then I'm going to look at them and see if I want to do some doodling, some embellishing, if I want to put some lace on, um, if it needs anything else. Let's do that a little bit up. Yeah. Yeah, because who's to say, right? Who's to say? It's just, and it's semi-mindless. I find it blah, blah, semi-mindless because as I pick up the piece, I do rearrange them once in a while. So many people just take them and glue them down. That's what I was supposed to do with those that JB5 yesterday. So it's almost like a little bit of a flat collage, not necessarily a collage. Clusters, right? We're just doing spread out interesting clusters. Let's put this across here. Yeah, nails and toothpicks. Lego hurts too. Mustn't forget the dreaded Lego, guys. I was punching out these wee little holes because I needed leaves for the last floral collage for my 100-day project. So I punched out a whole bunch of these little wee holes to use for leaves. Top of the old canned ham lids. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Ouch. Yes. See, I'm notorious for going barefoot. I've stepped on many a thing that I probably shouldn't have. I do make sure that my tetanus shots are up to date. Yeah, I don't know how we've survived. I really do not. Do not know. I have to laugh because I look at my grandsons, my teenage grandsons, and think, oh, yeah, I remember doing that. So I can't really say anything if they're doing anything a little bit differently, or I can't say differently, that they're being kids, right? Like walking on the top of a fence and falling off and breaking their arm. Well, why are you walking across the top of a fence? We've done it, right? Can't say anything. Cannot say anything. Okay, so I've got these elements down now. So those are kind of interesting. So now we can decide if we want to outline, if we want to doodle, if we want to add some shading. Um, we could add more stuff. But I'm going to start with these, and we're going to do a little bit of outlining just to pop some of this stuff. Exactly. No seatbelts, no helmets, no car seats, middle page. And we rode in the back of the station wagons, right? Or the back of a truck. Yeah. Teens can manage it. 8-year-olds, not necessarily. So I played some more with that little zine I was playing with. Remember, I showed you on Sunday I took all those little bits because I had somebody ask me just what size bits do you actually save? Well, I took all those bits from when Jean and I were playing with the mini collages and I edged them, right? So then I just punched some stuff out of leftover bits on my desk, added some dots. Now, I don't know what I want to do with this little zine. Upside down from bar over concrete. Yeah. Oh, for sure, Andrea. Stepped on a lit cigarette. Yep. Done that too, right? So, if you guys have any ideas just what I could do to finish off this zine, I'm open to ideas. I don't know if I want to put like rude sayings in there or not, because I'm going to use this for a 100-day project. Hey, Miss Allie K, there's our miss. There's our missy. Thanks, Jan. These were like, seriously, these were just sitting on the desk, and I was about to put them in the garbage, and I went, oh, wait. And then I had that lady message me and ask just how little a piece do I save. And look, like I've got some little pieces there because, okay, back to this. I'm just taking a black Papermate gel pen. Hey, Stacy May, nice to see you. We are playing journal cards. So basically, I've got a whole bunch of cards that are painted or stenciled, stamped, whatever, and then I build them up into something that I'm going to use. So that's what we're doing today. So what I did was I took the cards, I put on a piece of printed something or other, punched out some of the green brayer off, or when we were doing the printing thing the other Sunday. I punched some circles out of that. And then I had some, these are actually left over from punching out these holes, these circles for this zine, because I wanted to use up that gray, because I didn't know what the heck else I would use the gray for. Anyway, so I've got some hole punch negatives. Okay, so let's start by outlining the circle things. Outline the circle things. Whoa. Okay. Sometimes your pen goes off, sometimes it doesn't. So already that adds a bit of a difference to it. It makes it stand out because it's edged. Your mom wouldn't let you have open-toe sandals? My mom didn't like me riding my bike barefoot or with open-toed sandals either. Decorating sins? Oh, Anne, that would be fun. Yeah, my dad would just say, I want you married with the number of toes you were born with. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so now I'm going to outline this negative thing. And I know Jean would tell me, you have to do it twice or whatever. And I get that. Not sure if I'm going to do it, but I get that. Yeah. I'd like to, we should do that one Sunday. Sunday, yeah. Maybe Friday, Friends on Friday. We should do decorated sins. Okay, so I've outlined that piece. Look at how different it looks. I don't got to do more than I want? No, you're right. I don't. this one's lifting a little bit. Let's just stick some glue under there. We'll just take this lid, put some glue down. I don't know if you guys do this too. You have these lids around so that you can put a bit of glue down just if you need to see this is lifting just a little bit. So I just take a little dab of glue on a toothpick, run it underneath, and smush. Fabric only. Oh, really, Marty? That throws a whole balance off for people. We did. We did. And that was because our parents let us be kids. They let us learn from our mistakes. We weren't all wrapped in cotton candy or bubble wrap. But I think that we had a bit more common sense. If that makes, I don't know if kids these days they don't have the kind of freedom we had either, right? Another one outlined. I like it outlined. Oh my. An invisible toe. Wow. Smelling salts. Oh, definitely. Definitely protective services would be paying a visit. For sure. All right, so this one before outlining. We're going to outline it. See, with the circles, it would be kind of fun to do almost like a mandala kind of thing. Not sure. Have to give it some thought. As I say, I am just outlining these because I don't have too much of a plan as to what else I would like to put on these. They don't have to be super elaborate. They really don't. See the difference now? Remember I boned the body in 3? Wow. Anatomical drawing in worry, yeah. Don't know that I want to draw in all those little holes, but we can do that. See, now would be a good time to decide if you want to put on something like a big number or some other random thing like some glasses or so it wouldn't necessarily be part of the focal point, it would be part of the background. See, now if I took this and put like half a butterfly on, maybe I'd have to go from this side. Put half a butterfly on, that wouldn't necessarily be the focal point, but it would add just another piece of interest. Hey, Belinda, nice to see you. Nice to see you. And welcome back, Candy. So does that make sense? That if I put this half a butterfly on, it's not the focal point, but it just adds some more interest. Or even something like this, right? That you could put that on and still have something like the flower or something very plain, like a word or something. Right? So okay, let's put this there and something tall over here. What have I got that's tall? Ideas, ideas, ideas. How about I pulled out the bin. The bin. Okay, I have an idea. I do have an idea. Should have used that in the last step. It's too bad I don't have a smaller swirl thing. I guess if I use it on this one, kind of gets lost, doesn't it? What else did I cut out of that? I cut out an orange one. Oh, the orange one's nice. If I use the orange one on here in the middle, I could take this word and frame it out and put it at the top, and that could be an interesting journal card. I think it would be better on something like this, though. The happy. It's too bad I don't have smaller ones like this. Let's trim this down. I'd like this one on here. I'm going to trim it out. Just doing journal cards. Just kind of playing today. Giving you guys ideas of the steps I use when I do my journal cards. Now, I think what I'd like to do is maybe have something solid behind that. Hey, Beth, nice to see you. Maybe a black. That white is pretty blatant. It's kind of like blaring white. I thought I had some black. I got some black right here. Oh, that punches it nicely, don't you think? Let's glue that onto that. Yeah, that's in your face white for sure. For sure it is. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge thing. We could cut really close around it just so that it's like a nice just a very thin border. Probably could have done it by outlining it with a thick marker, right? Nope, let's do extra steps, guys, because I really like cussy cutting. Not. It's a good thing I just wobble cut it, though. Oh, close, close, close. All right. I kind of like that on there. Oh, the colors match better for this one, though, doesn't it? With the pinks and stuff. Or on this one. Oh, I like it on that one. I don't think it would go on the orange. Well, it might. It's got orange in it. I don't know. I'm not as big a fan of it on the orange. This one? I like it on this one. Let's put it on that one. We'll put it on that one. I don't normally put words on things. Then, of course, what I'll do is I will put them under a stack of books. This definitely needs backing on it because there's lots of paint. And you can see my stitching. So I've got that little bit of stitching here. I do have some glittery stuff. So what I might do is sew like a star sequin with a bead on this corner. Or maybe up here, because that way if it sticks out of a pocket, that won't get caught, if that makes sense. But this definitely needs a little something. Don't you think? It's kind of naked, this corner. And I know that there was a flower there. I didn't like that flower there. We could put, oh, I know what we could put. I have an idea. We could put a chicken there, guys. Yeah, naked. I think that one's a little too big. It's not much blue on it, but there's blue in the word. So what about a purple and blue chicken? Better? Hey, Pam, nice to see you. Oh, a stick person. Where are my stick people? Oh, they're in the bottom of that bin. They're in the bottom of this bin. I will find one. This has now become my junk catch-all of stuff. Because I'm doing that 100-day thing, and I'm just pulling stuff out of this bin. I could put like something like that. stick person. I need a stick person. I have more chickens. There are chickens in here. Nope. Nope. He doesn't look very happy, does he? Well, focus. That's not a happy cat. A chicken sense of humor? Yes. You know, maybe after the live, I will organize this bin. You know what? I might have used all those stick people. I just seem to have little ones in here. Oh, there might be one. She's too little. But it's not bad. Yeah, stick people. Let's see if I can find a little bit bigger one. Ha, got one. Perfect. This one's going to be perfect. Perfect. What do you think? Anyone? Yes, it works. All right. Look, I have a heart. We'll use that heart on something. I have so many bins of junk like that. My word. Oh, this is an angel, this one. She's got wings, or a fairy. Guess she's a fairy. She doesn't have a halo. Okay, we've got one done. Agreed? Does this need a little something in it? Or are we good? It's good. Got one done. It just needs a backing. Magic. All right. So, I'm thinking that I'm going to cut this here flower in half. When you have big flowers and you want to put it on something like this and it's going to hang over the edge, lop it. Chop it in half. Chop it in half. And then chop that like a quarter. That's one of the other corners. Something like that. Now, you could consider those as the focal point if you like. I'm thinking what I'd like to do now. Oh, see, that's the wrong side. I don't like that. I could use this one. What about this? If I put like half a butterfly, maybe? Let's cut the butterfly and then we can decide where we want to put it. See, this side did not cut at all. So I could put it there. I don't know. And then I could put a word at the top. I like this because it says soprano. Okay, we're going to put that butterfly there. And then we're going to find something, some sort of a word or a saying, or I don't know what else we could put up there. I could put that other piece of flower. Once again, I am gluing right on my cutting mat. Go, Kim. Don't do what I do. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that there. And then I could put a word here. That uses up that flower too. So as I say, if you've got a big flower, lock it up. It's paper. If you don't like it, you can throw it out. All right. So I didn't outline this thing with the holes in it, the negative space. I think I will go back and outline that now. No, we're doing journal cards today, Belinda. Next week, we're going to be playing lace. We're going to do lace again. So, as I say, I'm going to now outline, because I didn't outline that. I have a piece of negative, I'm cutting out the circles that I put in that little zine. I like that outlined much better. Now the flowers could use some shading if you so desire. I would probably shade them. But for now, I'm just going to outline them. Again, this is one of those things where how much time do you want to put into it? What other journal cards are you going to be putting into the journal? Because if they're all handmade like this, you want them to be little works of art, but how elaborate and how many are you going to put in? It takes time. If you're selling the journal, you're not going to get the money that you put into it for your time if every single card is super, super elaborate. So now what I almost would like to do is do like a little fence post with a sign, not necessarily North Pole, but maybe Bloom or something. Oh, that's what you were saying. I don't know where my books are. I was looking for them the other day. I couldn't find them. You know, yeah, I think this is going to be like a little hill with a signpost. So I need a piece of something that looks like a stick. You know, I've got that someplace. That's not it. There they are. There they are. Oh, these are actual sticks. Ooh. Ron brought me some little sticks to use. But that was for a 3D project I was working on. Rats. I know I've got some. Where would I have put them? They're not in there. Are they here? Decorative, maybe? Would it be under decorative, guys? I don't know. Oh, hey, that's kind of fun. Let's put that on one of them. I just want a piece of fence post. You know, you would think that I would have a piece of fence post. I do. I do. We're going to chop that down short. Okay, Candy, take care. Hey, Barbara, welcome, welcome. So we can put this other fencing stuff away. Oh, you know what? Maybe I want that other piece of fencing, and that's what I'm going to write the sign on. I get it. I get it. I'm going to trim that there. And we're going to tear this edge because we want it to look like old boards, right? Not new boards. Well, that tore flat. That's better. That's better. And we need a black marker for edging this. Not that one. This one. This will work. Her birthday is on Friday. It is. And we're going to glue this down. I have a wide variety of journal cards. And I know that doesn't surprise you guys in the least. And we are going to take the white gel pen, if I can find it. Preferably one that still has ink in it and that writes, right? Right. Well, we'll see what happens with this one. All right. What do you guys think? Too busy? Oh, thanks for popping in, Barbara. Thank you, thank you. It's good. All right. So I've outlined those in black. The butterfly, I don't know. I don't know if I want to outline that in black or not. And of course, what then I would do too is I would have green bits and I would make grass in front of the fence post because that's who I am. Look, I have some. I have some ready cut. I have some ready cut. Because, why? Because I was working on that floral zine that I'm doing for the 100-day project. You know how I roll. I can't have just one project. I have to have 90. I need more glue. This one's a little long. It's okay. See, this is what happens. I get an idea, and then it gets carried away. That should be 2. We're going to make this one into 2. Do you guys do this too, where you start doing something and it's going to be, yeah, I'm not going to get too carried away with that. Next thing you know, you've got some sort of huge, really intricate kind of. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I mean, you can't have a fence post without grass. Come on. And of course, the grass now all needs to be outlined. And a little more. Yeah, 3 hours later. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now I consider it done. So that's a nice tall journal card. Yeah, exactly. Well, if I'd have had to cut bits, it would have taken longer, but I had the bits. Not sure I like the butterfly on there because it's too lacy. Hey, Janine, how are ya? Did you go on putt? Anyway, considering this one done. Do you remember where I put the other done one? Over here. All right. So this is a little piece of fabric, and that's really cute. You know what? I think I'm going to glue it down up here. And again, that's not going to necessarily be the focal point. It's just going to be another element in the Now, this is fabric that I'm putting down. I'm just using white glue, so we all know it's going to get kind of hard and yucky, but it is what it is. I don't have fabric tack or anything. This is always my go-to. It works. I could do some stitching to hold it down. Not going to bother. But I have a few of these little birdhouses. It was from a piece of fabric that I had. And it was all in these little squarish sections. They're cute. Guess I could have trimmed that down, but I can always put something over that. Yeah, I definitely should have trimmed that down. Let's do that now. Wet glue and all. Here we go. Because I wasn't paying attention. Big strip of white on there. Although, I had this strip of white over here from that piece of scrapbook paper with the holes in it. So I could have got away with that. They match, guys. Never even knew. So did you go on putt, Janine? You said that you thought you were going to take a road trip. Let's put the lid on the glue. Anybody playing along and making cards? I have to admit, I really like these little bits with the holes punched out of them. They add a whole different element and texture. You know? You can. Awesome. That's very cool. That is a very, very cool discovery. I have never, ever had luck with image transfer. I'm thinking that I might have to get somebody to come play with me on StreamYard one day and teach me how to do that. Teach me how to do that. All right. Okay, so that stuff's outlined now, and I like it. Defined it. So now up here would be really nice to put in like a little poem or something like that. Oh no. Oh, sorry to hear that. Shingles are not fun. You're using magazines? Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. So now I've got this big clump, like it's all kind of at this bottom here. So as I say, something like a nice poem or something to do with birds singing, something like that would be. Okay, Jasper, thanks for popping in and out. You're playing in the balcony? I love this green here. It looks like grass, right? So it flows into this bird scene. So yeah, I think maybe a nice bird quote or something up there. All right. We need to set a date to play. Oh, cool, Dusty. Oh, a yellow circle with rays like sunshine. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's do. I think a yellow circle that size would be way big. So what I'm going to do is I have this hunk of yellow. Lurking and working. That's the way I usually am too. I lurk and work while other people are streaming. So I'm going to do like a 3/4 inch kind of circle. Something like this. And then I could do this one into like the rays, the way we did the little miniature. You know, what did we just do? Those little miniature circles and the miniature collages. That's it. So I'm just going to cut kind of like triangular bits out of this one. Whoa, spin. I like the sunshine idea. The only thing is it's all a solid color. And I would probably like to add some oranges and stuff to it. But we shall see. Let's glue this down first. Yes, Jasper, please. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that, Janine. My niece has been getting it in her ear, and this time round it's actually up her nose. Not fun at all. So we're going to trim that down. I am going to have to glue these all down onto a solid piece of white or something so that they'll have nice backgrounds for writing on because they're journal cards. What I might do is use some of my pre-printed lined stuff. You know how I've got my pre-printed lined papers? Maybe I'll use those. That sounds like a plan. Oh, that's going to be fun. It does sound awful. She hasn't been having a fun time. So, is there anything specific you can do for that, or you do for that? You can do for that? Well, it's going to be a wonky looking sunshine. Awesome. You go to Maples Wellness Center? Oh, it's in your ear? Oh, can't imagine. Janine, is it the Maples Wellness Center that you go to? So this is kind of fun. Hope I'm not boring you guys too much. Ah. Right. One more. And they're going to be hanging off. So I'll be trimming them to the edge. That's okay. I know. Gabapentin. Oh, yeah. Doesn't take the. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. Sorry you're going through all that. Okay, that one's going to have to stay naked. Got lots of naked stuff happening here, guys. Oh, prairie? Okay. Twice a week. Okay, let's trim these ones off. Because they're just going to get battered around. Okay, so we've got nice sunshine. And you know darn well I can't leave it like that. No, nope. I don't know, Anne. I don't know. So we are going to take a That's pink. Orange. This is an orange, yellow orange. We need one of those. And we need a red. We need a darker orange. And I can use the Play School ones on this because it's not paint. It's just plain yellow paper. Got some brown. Because we're going to make this sunshine fancy now. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to go around this edge with this brown just lightly. Because that's just the way that it's going to go. Then we are going to take this red and we're going to go along the bases of the sunbeams with the red. No immune system? Oh. Tests are coming back negative for that? Yeah, at least they're running that for you. I mean, my niece is late 40s. So she would have had the chickenpox vaccine. So now we've got the brown. We're going to do the red against the brown. Oh no. Then we're going to use the dark orange. And we're going to do dark orange on the against the red on the sunbeams. Oh yeah, infections are brutal when you've got that happening. Then we're going to do a lighter orange. This lighter orange is actually going darker than that darker orange. Rats. Well, that's okay. It's okay. Then we're going to use a yellow. It's a little bit more intense. Hope I'm not boring you guys. Exactly, Anne. Oh, crafting is definitely one of my medications. Definitely one of my medications. And then I am going to take a white and just do this corner with the white. Better? Is she downtown? Janine? Is she Dr. Shaoli? Shaoli? I went to her for acupuncture. And she actually did acupuncture for my anxiety. And my goodness, it sure helped. Sure helped. Okay, so we've got sunshine, we've got a birdie. I still think I need a poem or something. I can start it up here and finish it down there. So I'm going to leave this as it is until I find some florally birdie something. And I'm going to leave this almost like a specimen of grass. Does that make sense? Journal card. Okay, we've got this one. Let's outline the bits that I've got. Yeah. My physiotherapist in the next town was giving me acupuncture for my wrist. And I asked him if he could do for my anxiety, and he did. And he had no idea that he could do that. So now I don't have to go into the city, downtown in the city, to see her to get it done. This almost reminds me of a gas mask. You know? Interesting. This is an interesting one. So we have this. No, they're not all equal. So what are we going to do with this one? Kind of like that orange butterfly between the blue and the green. Then I have to put something up here. What would I put up there? A little building. Oh, a little building could be good. What have I got for little buildings? See, I was going to cut out some stuff out of magazines and never got around to it. I don't know. Moved on to Goulet. Okay. I know where Goulet is. Maybe this way. I don't know. I know. What other little buildings do I have? What if I did like a little strip of buildings? I would have to, which way would I do it? Don't want to lose either of those elements though, like those both have orange roofs. So I don't want to lose any of the elements. That covers up the music. Would have to go on this side then. So I like it more on that side. That's awesome, Anne. So if I put that on, do we leave it as it is and then maybe put a saying? I don't know. Let's glue this down. Oh, it would be nice if I had like a little fence or something. I don't know. I don't like either of these buildings. Maybe there's another building that might work better. Too big. Way too big. Way too big. Oh, maybe, yeah, a little stack of books. Where are my books? They would look good in that bottom left corner. Okay, those other buildings are pretty darn big. I guess I need to make some small buildings, guys. Oh no, what will I do? Yeah, I'll do a stack of books in that corner. I think they are in the other room because I think they are in a cup. Maybe. Let's go look for the books. I will be right back, guys. Found them. Oh, don't knock over the bits bin. No, 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 no. Okay, let's do a little stack of books. So, oh, did you get wet? You did get wet. It's okay. We're doing a stack of books here. Renaissance costume. Perfect. Perfect. We'll have a book like this. Kind of leaning. A little one like this. And one more leaning. And one more leaning. Just a little one. Just a little one. Day complete with ceiling painting, sculpting. Oh, awesome. That sounds absolutely awesome. That sounds like an absolute blast. I like it too. And then I could put like read or something across, or learn, or have no idea what the building has to do with the stack of books. I want to go to that too. I don't know. I don't know what this one needs. It needs something here. Tall library? It could be. I wonder if I can print small enough on the door that says library. Might have to go a little sign across the top. Definitely think it needs the word read. What have I got? What have I got? Dream, smile, please, and dance. No, I don't have read in that format. Ha! I guess I could just print something. Reading is fun. Yeah. Okay, first I need a little library sign. What am I going to make that? It's got to be little. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. It is. It's pretty big. But I mean, if it's like a big sign on top of the library, I could get away with that. We can outline it in red. So it's a little bit more noticeable. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Is that too big, guys? Yes, a good sign is important. I think I'm going to do that, and then because this building's so wonky, I'm going to do it at an angle because I can. Gotta do the whimsy. Yeah, I could do that. We'll outline it. Yellow? Okay, let's color it with yellow. Guess I probably should have waited for the glue to dry because that's like a newsprint. It's very soft. Now I want to put eyeballs. That kind of looks like a face, doesn't it? Lurking? All right. All right, that's that. Now, maybe if we put learn, big letters, learn. I mean, reading is fun would work. No, I have no mini pine trees. My pine trees are huge. Huge, huge, huge. Learn is good. Dive into a book. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. Let's outline these books. Yeah, I did all those books for the 100-day project. They're in the bottom of that bin somewhere. Ugh, can't believe I dumped that bin. Oi! That's all I can say. I want to color in these. Maybe with a yellow marker or something. Reading Rainbow. I loved reading Rainbow for my kids. My kids were big readers, though. Like, they loved to read. They were both reading before they went to school. One of them, well, they both still love reading, but one of them's actually kind of like a librarian, or she was a librarian. Now she works for the government and plans out books in French for the reading, for the French flow for the schools. But I loved it when she was the local librarian because I could just go, Mommy needs books. And I would get home delivery of something that she thought I might like. Learned a whole bunch of different authors that way. And the nice thing when she was the librarian, if it was a series, she would get the whole series. Hey, Becky. She would get the whole series. The librarian here now, there's like book 2, book 6, book, like there's a gap, big gap, big gap. It's brutal. And the thing is it also works that way for the audiobooks. So I can't even get an audiobook series. So now I'm really picky for what they have available. Okay, something about reading. Don't know. I might just put learn. Ah, thanks, Becky. I think it just might be learn, or read. Just something really simple. It's got the music, so that could apply to the music as well, right? Read. It's got the book, it's got the library, got something funky at the top. Escape into a book. I like that too. Okay, what color would I put the print on? What would I print it on? Ooh, what about I took something like that, fly into a book, flutter your pages, flutter, I don't know. Desi do a number for art books. That could be cute. Do we have one? I could message my kid. Or can we just Google it? Let's see. Can we just Google that? Google. $700 is the arts. 710 is area planning and landscape architecture. 720 is architecture. 730 is sculpture, ceramics, and metalwork. 740 is graphic arts and decorative arts. I guess we would use 740. 750 is painting and paintings. 760 is printmaking and prints. 770 is photography. I guess we want like 740. Arts would include music. It definitely would. 700 is just generally the arts. I wonder if I've got a 700. Where is the box of numbers? Got a box of numbers right here. I just want the number 700. $740, which is graphic arts and decorative arts. I've got 740. Where's my Sudoku book? Fill in numbers. Okay, it's not Sudoku. 700, 702. Come on. 708. I don't know that I'm going to get just a 700. Because these don't have like rounded numbers. 760. 708, 9, 12, 740. Just go with the 740. All right. Where was that? That was on here. Wow, guys, I'm getting more and more stuff on my desk. Which is going to be my best way to go. Let's go down here. Tip and trick, you guys need numbers for making faux tickets or just for general collage work. Get a fill-it-in book or a Sudoku book. Fill-it-in books are better because you can get really funky long numbers. Okay, so we've got 740. It's too big for on the door. We could just put it randomly. It would be nice if it was bigger. I think I kind of like it right there. Right there, middle of the top. Oh, take care, Andrea. Nice to see you. Now I need the word arts. Well, 740, the arts. I might have to just handwrite that. I'm going to put it here. Put it there. Outline it in black. Color it yellow. The arts. How about I could take just a little strip of yellow, like this. We could take a blue. Let's use a blue gel pen. A library card. Oh, I have library cards, but one of these was actually on and library card. I guess it's still in the bin. Too late. Will that work? I do have a date stamp somewhere. And I want to do it in blue ink because I've got blue on the. You know, I'm going to like this so much that it's not going to go in anybody's journal. I have yes women. I do. Perfect. You're right, John. I have yes men. And you guys are my yes women. I love it. Okay. So we've got 740, the arts, library. And now just a butterfly that says read. Look. A yellow butterfly like that that says read. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, now I need something a little bit thicker. Come on. Ugh, I really. Oh, wait. I have a blue marker right here. Maybe. No, that's blue. This one's blue. There we go. Oh, it's pastel. Look. Don't like it. Don't like it. How fine can you go? There we go. Beauteous. Yes, 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 yes. Well, this one tells a story, this card. This about I appreciate you guys so much for playing. Like this is a wonderful thing. Absolutely wonderful. All right. Collaboration, definitely. I love it when you guys help. What do you think, guys? I think that's cute. That was fun. That's a cute journal card. That would have gone nice in the journal I did for the thrift store for Love to Read Month. I have 3 more. Goodness. We've only done 4, guys. 2 hours and we've only done 4 cards. And this one's not even finished yet. Well, all right. So this one I pretty much like as it is. It would be nice to have like something, just a focal point that's tall over there. Let me look. Let me look. I think it needs to be darker than that. Or brighter. Brighter is the word I'm looking for. What do you think? A bow? Come on, focus. Intense crafting? Oh, look, this one's much nicer. Wait. I think I like this one because it picks up. There's a little bit of yellow in the background. Oh, thanks, Jasper. What about that, guys? Or the smaller pink one? Wait, what about this one? Not giving you guys too much options? Oh. Too pale? Yellow's better? I kind of thought so. I'm going to put the yellow one on here and call this one done. We'll outline it once it's down. Because like I say, not every single one has to be intensive. Mind you, you do what you like. But I figure this is a small card and it's got a fair bit on it and it's got an interesting background. Oh, that is cute. Oh, take care, Allie. Thanks for coming. Thanks. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so let's outline this bow. It's already shaded. The bits box is pretty much ready to use items. I guess I could take a dark pencil and shade the background so it looks like it's on top. Let's just do that quick. I have it's brown, it will work. Just so that we've got some shadowing underneath it. Just to make it pop. Yes, no. Consider that one done. Two more. This one looks like grass, sideways grass. We could always... Brake pedal feels depressed. Look, my brake pedal feels depressed. Oh, thanks, Jen. Brake pedal feels depressed. All right, because I covered up or ripped off the other words. That's kind of fun. This one, too, could use something tall. You know what I think it needs? I bet you guys know exactly what I'm thinking of. He's way too pale. What do you think? Maybe a little frame up here. And I mean just a really tiny one. I might have to cut one. I don't think I've got small ones. No, I don't have small frames. So what am I going to use? Let's use a piece of this dark green stuff. I'm going to put a little frame up here, and you know what else is going to go in the frame, guys? You know. I know you know. I just want a little frame. That's too big. A bookworm somewhere on a card. You know what? My bookworms are all way big. Way big. Come on. See, just a little frame. And or I can put the frame this way. You know what? I think the frame would be best this way. And then it would be nice if I had a little worm going towards its ear, and that would be like an earworm. That can go away. This can go away. Okay, let's glue this stuff down. A fish. Yep. You know, wherever there's a frame, there's got to be a fish. So, out of those die cuts I did, I have used two. I used a butterfly, Two yellow butterflies, which is okay. Yellow butterflies are a symbol of hope. Okay. Just a smidge over the edge. I could feel it when I was gluing them down. We'll just trim that. And we'll put the frame down. One more. Just that grass card. That their grassy card. The fish was framed. Yep. I love free flying fish or whatever. There. Like that. Okay, we'll outline this. Then I have to do something about those depressed breaks. Okay, that's a little frame. It can go in the bin over there because I'm doing little stuff. You know what? I can use this as my day 24 collage fodder. Yes. That's a great idea. I don't know that my pen is writing on this. It's almost like a glossy surface. My pen is not writing. There we go. I just wasn't holding my mouth right, guys. A bug in the grass. In here? Oh, yeah, I got bugs. Bet that doesn't surprise you. Yeah, there's something about this paper. Must be like a gloss side of poster board. My pen is not happy with it. I would consider this one done. A snake in the grass? Oh, that would be cute. Bug. But I do have bugs someplace. I have love bugs. Oh, this one's better. That one's better. Something like that. I don't have little snakes. The one snake I had, I used in this book. In this book. I only had the one snake. And he's used. Yes, no? Or one of these one of these little butterflies. They're boring, those little butterflies. I could do like a half a butterfly again. Or just a whole orange butterfly. Just an orange butterfly. Just fits. Just fits. Oh, I got a smaller one. Wait. I have a smaller one. No worms. I don't have a small worm. Let go. We could just do something like that right in the middle, and then maybe a bow. Ladybug. You like the see-through orange butterfly? That's cute. I like it too. What about this? What about this? Something like this. Trying to get to focus. It's not playing. But an orange one like that pink one. Yeah, I like the pink one better too. Or the bug. I like the bug. If I put the bug on there, give it some antennae, because I don't add it when I lose them when I cut things out. And then I can put something like put that and then put like nom nom nom. Something yellow. Something yellow. What have I got that's yellow? Okay, so then what about if I do it this way? And forget about the grass. And we could do half of one of those butterflies. Bug's the best. Or a hot pink flutter. completely different. Did I put that bug in here? Okay, lost the bug, guys. Oh, no, it's over here. Yeah, I kind of like that bug the best, too. Or we could do flowers of some sort. Oh, look, purple roses would look nice. What about purple roses? What about something just like that? Kind of sticking out. Well, we can do it so that the words aren't showing. And then it could be at the top of the card. No. Hot pink flutter. Something like this. Pink flower. Pink flower or this would have to go on this side. Definitely no. What are you definitely knowing about? I'm going to fold this flutter so that you can see it halfway. Can't see the book page, which is okay. About something like that. Oh, the flowers with the white background? Okay. You don't like the butterfly? Okay. And you guys didn't like the purple roses? Oh, look, I got blue roses. I could do blue roses. Kind of like the blue roses more than I like the purple roses. No purple roses? Close your eyes and just pick one. Wait, there's more. See, Belinda, my trees are way big. Oh. What about a toadstool? You're too big. This one's way too big. I like the toadstool too. Got a pinker one. Toadstool, toadstool. This one. Got that one. The first toadstool. First toadstool it is. Woo! Okay, let's clean this other stuff up. All right. Oops, that's toadstool. Where'd it go? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep my stuff organized. You know how it goes. Bug. Flowers. Whoa, don't fall. Yeah, I will definitely outline it so it pops. All right. All right. You know what? I really like the words. Do I leave them or are they a trigger? Quick. Is that saying a trigger? Brake pedal feels depressed. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's not even chicken. Okay, now let's take make sure there's no glue sticking up. How about like a little yellow butterfly in the corner now? With a little yellow butterfly. I'm going to outline this. I think I need a black marker. Do I have a dark butterfly? Look, another container. Surprise! I have blue, light blue, and yellow. I got blue. The bigger ones, smaller ones. Oh, that's way big. Way too big. Oh, got too much stuff on my desk. Numbers, go away. Light blue. Okay, let's see if I find one that's a little bit more interesting than that one. Too big? Too big? That one's not a bad size. This one's just a little bit bigger. Something like that. What else have I got? What else have I got? Ooh. How about, instead of a butterfly, a maple leaf? I think I like the butterfly better. Unless I do like a light green maple leaf. Come on, focus, you silly thing. Come on. You will need to be in there. Okay, we're going to go for this light blue butterfly. Light blue butterfly. Just wish it had a little bit more something. Or, wait, an idea. I have this roll of no. Thinking this butterfly. Let's try it. What have I got to lose? I'm just gonna Fussy cut this butterfly out really quick, guys. This is wallpaper border. Got it at the thrift store long time ago for very, very reasonable price. Oh, I might have to paint the, or do the antennae by hand, but that's okay. I think that's what I like least about die cuts is they're so plain, unless you cut them out of painty paper, which I did not do, and I probably should have. It's not like I am lacking for painty paper. Too similar in color to the mushroom? Too big? I think I like the blue one best. Okay, blue one it is. Blue one it is. Well, I would like to thank you guys all for being here and playing and visiting and sharing ideas. I guess I can doodle on that butterfly. Yeah, they are, and they are. They are. Okay, so we'll do a quick recap of the cards. I am going to doodle on that butterfly because it is just there. Okay, so that was the last one we did. So I hope this helped you guys figure out what you would like to do with your journal cards. And of course, if you've got ink or whatever, you can always do the edges. I don't have any muck water, like I said, to do the edges today. I will have to back these on white paper, some of them. Probably could have cut her in a little bit closer as well. I really like this one, I have to admit. I think that one's fun. This is my favorite today. Yeah. And then, as I say, I still would like to find a little poem or something about sunshine and birds. Well, I'm glad, Anne. I'm glad. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for everybody in the balcony, any replayers. I had a lot of fun. Sorry if I was a little bit slow and a bit confusing, but I'm hoping that you guys have an idea of how you would like to do your cards or what you could use or how you would use it. Just it's play, guys. It's play and it's paper. If you don't like it, there's always the bin beside you. Well, beside me anyway. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I will see you on Friday. I'm not sure if Jean is going to be here to play or not. For Friends on Friday. Next week is Lace, so we will be playing with Lace again. And I'll try and come up with something new that we could do with it for a change. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you along the way in other people's streams, probably. You love which one? This one? I had fun. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate all the input. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye now.